This week we're reading about the Meraglim that Moshe Rabbeinu was sent into Eretz Yisrael to spy out the land, to see if it would be a good place for us. It's a fascinating parsha. And the question is exactly what was it that they saw that so scared them? So if we look into the Psukim, we see that they sealed their report with the information about seeing the giants in the land. Something about seeing those giants, mamash, scared them. And we can understand this according to what I saw in Likutei Halachos, Hilchos Nedarim, Daled, what Reb Nosson explains. It was specifically that the Yidden had been living miraculously in the Midbar for all these years. Hashem took care of them, their clothing didn't get ruined, they had mon that came from the sky, there was the Anoni HaKoved that protected them. They lived with the Eibush, they lived on an incredibly high and miraculous spiritual level. Coming into Eretz is Artzius. The Yidden would have to give up all of this and live just like regular human beings. And as we know, it's not easy to do that. When we're on a high madrega and then we fall down, it's most difficult to still feel like the Eibishter is with you, like you're doing the Ratzon Hashem, like life has purpose. So the Yidden come in, the Meraglim come in, and they see these giants. The Torah uses a lashon nefilim, nafal. These giants, they caused a terrible nefila. Why? Because what these giants represented was the idea that a Yid only feels close to Hashem when he's a giant, when he's on a very high spiritual level. However, if he feels that when he falls from there, feels when he's on a lower level, that he has no purpose, that there's nothing that he can do, that life has no meaning, then he could fall endlessly. And that's what the danger is when the Meraglim came into Eretz Yisrael, into Artzius. It's a terrible danger. This is the Yetzer Hara that we face all the time. And we have to do is we have to flip it. Instead of looking like, oh, now I'm going into a difficult moment, now I'm at a low level, and I remember my higher madregas that I used to be on, and I compare the two in the contrast between a giant and a chagovim, like it says in the pasuk, and a grasshopper that I feel is terrible. It's because when we're in that situation, we're looking at how we used to be, or other people that are high madregas, and then we're comparing ourselves, and we feel like grasshoppers, like we have no purpose. But actually, we can flip it the other way. We could look at the situation and say, look at the difficult situation that Hashem has sent me to, that Hashkocha has led me to, because it's always Hashkocha. Look at the difficult situation, the dirty, the muddy situation that I find myself in, and look, Hashem has trusted me to serve Him in this situation. I must be like a giant. I'm not the grasshopper. If I look at it from the other way, if I look at the situation and then look at myself and I say, wow, Hashem has sent me into this situation, then I must be like a giant. Think of a diamond. When a person is sent into a mine to take out diamonds, nobody expects that he comes out clean with a crisp white shirt and a nice suit, Nobody expects that. They expect that he comes out very dirty and that he's even holding a very rough rock that looks like nothing. But once that rock is polished, the rock that's only found in the most difficult of circumstances, there's nothing more valuable than that. And that's the way we have to look at ourselves when we find ourselves in difficult situations. We're not the giants that the Yidden saw when they came into Eretz, into Artzius, and thought about the higher madregas, thought about those on Malachim, those on higher madregas, and then compared themselves. We are the ones that Hashem has sent into that mind to mine out the diamond, and we therefore are giants. And we should see ourselves as giants in our eyes and appreciate our little every bit of effort and have compassion on ourselves. Have a wonderful day.